Yeah, don't adjust your sets. It is Groundhog Day, coming at you the same way we did last week. But this week, we're going to be going over the results of the Royal Rumble and, of course, other happenings within NXT and TNA as well. We bring you episode number 179 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast that starts right now. Happy Groundhog Day and welcome here. It is Sunday night and it's episode number 179 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. And look, Groundhog Day again. I forgot my headphones, guys. So there we
again.
Go. Yeah,
and the funny part is, Skylar, Austin was telling you earlier to put them on. Like he's like, hey, don't forget your headset. Don't forget and you had them in your hand.
I got a bunch of things going on here. You know, I've got the whole control center and nobody can see.
The man in the myth.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay.
I'm just now looking at freaking titles.
So let me start off with this. Somebody's take that groundhog out back like Old Yeller and take it out.
Why? What happened?
Don't say that. Peter's going to come after you if you keep talking like that. So stop.
The hell with Winner. The hell with everybody likes it.
I'm down with Winner. So
nobody... It doesn't go good in Stu, from what I heard. So anyway,
I'm down with Winner. I like.
Look, leggings is the only good part about Winner. That's it.
No
leggings.
You
wear no. Hold on.
If you're wearing leggings, the Winner. That's a. Are you?
Well, you're shaking it better than Naomi. I got questions now. All right, so I'm Rough Cut Rick Ruby, of course.
Flat back action.
Top right is Gypsy Mouse Zmiz. Below me is the ever twerking dirty heel Austin Cage. And then we got somebody else who's changing their neat. Neat? Oh, it's Yeet. I'm sorry. I was going to say, you're not neat, man. You're a big slob. GQ is in here. But bunch of braggers here. Well, one bragger. I happen to win the women's draw from last night.
Well, you look like a woman. So I can imagine you winning it.
Well, it's good you guys finally won something outside of that little red ribbon out of a field day from 5th grade.
Yeah. No, the red ribbon. I thought. Well, never mind. We're trying to figure out the participation color. Usually, that's like gray. Because you don't place. You just get a gray ribbon.
Yeah, it was gray. It wasn't red. It was gray. Ruby knows he has like a 10 of them.
Oh, shit. Still got that fray. Look, Ma, look what I did.
Yeah. Well, you're all jacking your jaws. These Z's up here sharing the show, just like everybody else here should be sharing the show.
You know it. I am 100% sharing. I'm trying to think of a quirky way to say it to get it all out there.
Flapping your duck bills, and here I got to see here, freaking doing some production here. Yay, go us! We're productive. I even shared the show during the introduction, so at least people know that we're on. Oh man, but man, what an enjoyable night! At least the entire weekend. Like, can I just say though that I like how Cody on these kickoffs, he just likes to go off script and freaking. They close off the kickoff with freaking him and Michael Cole crowd surfing.
Yes.
Dude, that was sweet.
Cole legitimately, and then with Jay, we're gonna go to the end now. Jay brings them all into the celebration, and Michael Cole's that crazy uncle that we all like, that we all know is a goofball, but we still like to have around, just out of sync. Dude, Michael Cole's a treasure right now, man. Like, we should be treasuring him.
All right.
I still love when they called out something, which we'll talk about later on in the Rumble stuff. I like how they called out something, which was a hint at all the smart marks and everything on dirt sheets.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, while Z's attending some things here, Wyatt's in here watching. Hey, Wyatt, how you doing, bud? Good to see you on here. And of course, another our good friend of ours actually saying hi to GQ.
yay!
Yeet.
Dude.
All right.
I'm done sharing.
Okay. And when you do that, it's like Cola's got more rhythm and fluent than you do.
Oh, man.
Stop that. I mean,
Yeah, you're the
No, that comment that Pat McAfee
We-
said, he's like, Cole, you don't need to wear white pants. You might have an accident. It might be brown.
he may accidentally sit on the candy bar. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm sure there was a Snickers bar on that crowd.
oh man, yeah.
doing
That's
great,
nuts.
Wyatt. Doing great, sir.
Oh, Wyatt knows. Wyatt knows.
Yeah, sometimes we have to get the right guy one last night. But we're going to go ahead and get right into our content here. And yeah, what did I do? Oh, never mind. I see. We were, no, we're on the same chat. Never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, here we go. So let's talk about.
Leave him in charge of everything here? Oh, good lord. This was horrible just to watch.
Well, we're going to lightly talk about what's going on here. So JD McDonough injured. If you guys, gosh, I mean, last Monday, when they were facing the Ward Raiders, he took a nasty snap bump, hitting the announcers table, the new announcers table that appears to be pretty tough, and he smacked the back of his head, and he also took a bad shot to the ribs. So he's got a couple, couple broken ribs or fractured ribs.
Broken.
Yeah, he has two or three broken ribs and a punctured lung. The crazy thing is, Chris Exodus was messaging a bunch of us during this whole time, and he said that's the same thing that happened to him, is he punctured his lungs.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was wrestling, so like he understands how that toll takes. But dude, mad freaking props for JD. I don't know if it's mad props. Like, part of me is like, dude should have called it because they were trying to call the match, but he's like, no, let's continue. And then the other part of me is like, that a boy.
Well, hell, you had that one spot where he took the knee to the back of the head after all that was over.
Yeah,
Good God.
yeah. Like, he's crazy, man.
Big head came in handy.
I think at that point you changed the script
Wrong
on it
one.
and protect yourself. Bottom line, it's more about Well, yeah, you still hold your spot. You still hold this. You still hold that. You still do the go forward what it was supposed to have been. But how do you walk in about 10 years after
Yeah,
that?
but we're not talking a Sin Cara bump breaking a finger here. This dude smacked his dome on the back of a foot. On that
No, that's
table
what I'm
and
talking about.
whacked
No,
it,
that's
man.
what I'm talking about. Instead of continuing it, he should have just had them kind of change things up and
Change
different
the
ways,
finish.
but in the way they're supposed to, and not go through all of that. I mean,
Oh, for
again,
sure. I mean, the silver lining here is when he makes his return, because I fully believe he will. From what like they're saying, all the extent is now. Been trying to do some more digging to see if there's any more information. There's not much out there I can find, but the fans have like definitely vocalized how BA they thought he was for continuing. So it makes me feel good a little bit that hopefully he has, some more goose in his step when he comes back, because JD is in the UK division. When NXT UK was around, I thought this guy was a clown because he had that big head, short arm, like look, right? But the dude can work in the ring, bro. So like it removed that stigma quick out of him, and he's awesome. Like I don't
Yeah,
want to
but
see any competitor.
would they rather have uh, congratulated him for being badass and doing that, which it could have risked them having to cheer him when he's wheeled out on the stretcher? I mean, you got to think. It's like sometimes the fans, and we could talk about some bad, stupid fans at times.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
But I mean, should they be dictating that? That's the thing. Should they be dictating?
Oh no, yeah. I don't know if that's necessarily a hear conversation on that, because I do agree with what you're saying or putting out there.
Yeah. But either way, I mean, like I said, I've seen the bombs, and I always even watch him part of the match back through it. And boy, he's tough, man. I mean, you got to be tough to go through that, and then collapsing backstage after it was all done.
All that
Hell,
was adrenaline.
I think the worst thing that I saw was that whole landing back first onto the announce table.
He got to the back round the entrance ramp and just down he went. But
yep.
I don't know.
All his adrenaline wear off.
This was a big, as much as
True.
It was a negative
Yeah,
thing.
that was true.
In some regards, due to the action that went through. It was a stellar tag team match for Raw.
Oh yeah.
For one. So let's take that out. All four boys brought it in there. Dom keeps looking like a damn star in the making. I love what's going on. I like War Raiders are getting this new life breathed into them. But JD's the star of it with what happened, unfortunately, because the grit to keep going. I mean, we can't sit here and be like, oh, should he have stopped? Triple H ran through a torn freaking
quad,
bro. Wrestled a whole damn match, like 15 to 20 minutes more after ripping his quad. And you can go watch where it rips and you see it go. And that dude and then Cody Rhodes got fanfare for the fact that he went in with the torn pec, man. He was already effed up. Let's go for it. If he felt that comfortable, I respect it to that extent. Do I necessarily agree with it? No, because I don't know if I had the testicles to do that. That's what I'm saying there.
Yeah. No,
I personally think there's a fine line between something that can be repaired with surgery afterwards, if need be, or something that could possibly kill you, like with the punctured lung and everything.
Yeah, but he didn't know that. He didn't know that.
I would feel that he would notice that if he was breathing, like having bad breathing issues.
Yeah, I mean,
he was probably just feeling his head. He didn't even know about the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do in that moment? Go ahead, Ruby.
I was going to say, I mean, when his head's built like a Funko Pop, I mean, it's kind of hard to get yourself neutralized back. I mean, everybody's teased him about that, but,
all head weight.
Yeah, so.
Hello, Crusher.
Yeah, Crusher's in here joining us here. So, yeah, I mean, so best of luck.
In here. Thank you, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, we're all doing good, and best of well wishes to JD and of course on the road to recovery.
It was a stellar match for a TV.
Yeah.
Or Netflix.
Judgment Day will push on though, one way or the other. So let's talk about some NXT. We're going to go ahead and put up our NXT results here, and so Trick Williams, though, is he slipping on a downward spiral? So he was Obafemi was on the Grayson Waller Effect on NXT this past week, live from Atlanta Center Stage, and apparently Trick came out to approach Oba. And like I said, Trick is not over losing the NXT title, but Oba basically put him in his place, and this was basically out of an act of frustration as Wes Lee defeats him via DQ with bringing the chair in and using the chair. So, is he just do we see Trick coming back to getting back on a winning streak, or is he just pretty much out on a path to get back to Oba no matter what. So I mean, that's
I mean, he saw Eddie play tricks. Is Trick finally showing his true colors? That's the real question. Is he going to snap and go to the dark side in some sense and literally just be a havoc to where Ava gives him a shot? That's kind of where I think we're going with it. Or he's going to just be some baby. He's a crybaby because Oba's a bigger, stronger man.
You just can't overcome.
Yeah, because Oba's a genetic freak. We keep saying it week after week. Oba is a genetic freak, and I absolutely adore that man. Isn't he wrestling Theory this coming up?
Yeah.
Right?
I think Vengeance Day is their next event on February 15th. Their next PLE, and he is in a triple threat against.
That's
Grayson
right. Triple
Waller
threat
and
and
Austin
Grayson
Theory.
Waller.
So that ought to be interesting. That ought to be entertaining.
I wonder how Trick's going to play a role.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Either he'll try
I
to
also
get
would
in.
love to see Theory as champion.
Oh, that'd be great. All day.
And we may be talking about some other matches that may be coming up for that. I don't know.
I think Trick's a baby. Keep going.
You think he's a crybaby?
I think he's gonna come cry baby.
You think that's why him and Mello got around so good?
Maybe
they pretty much empathize with one another. Man, I understand.
They're always in the barbershop crying to each other.
Start doing that Christian
Actually,
sell.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Christian was the best crybaby ever in the business. That I don't know. Now that I say that, I'm thinking of all the great crybabies, and Chavo Guerrero played a good one too when he was with Pepe and stuff in WCW.
Yeah.
That stuff was pretty gold.
No, that was good. That was some good stuff.
But honestly, I do kind of miss the barbershop. Can we bring back the barbershop? I want to see Trick in the barbershop again, like trying to get counsel. I miss that. That was cool stuff. Just saying.
Oh, shoot.
Trick, go back to the barbershop, dude. You need to go back to the barbershop and get counseled.
You're saying barbershop, and I'm seeing Brutus Beefcake. So I mean, but that's
That's
yeah.
You just made it
weird.
weird. That's the wrong barbershop. I'm talking about the one that him and Trick used to visit when they're having issues and needed to like rest off. And I don't even know what they call it.
Oh yeah, because all those people in the barbershop know, and they empathize and they get in their feelings, right?
Yeah. See, you know it. You know it.
No, he needs to go to that barber shop where Cedric the Entertainer was part of that movie.
Not
with
that
Ice Cube.
barbershop.
Is this the barbershop? Is this the
Dude, that
barbershop?
would be awesome. But I'm serious. When they were doing those vignettes with those two, you can't say the vignettes with those two in the barbershop was not cool. Like they were cool vignettes. So we're off track now.
Dude. Let's get to our next one here. So Fallon Henley defends the North American Championship against Shotzi, but Stephanie Vaquer comes out and confronts Fallon for the next shot. So
I want Stephanie to win because I love her. She's amazing.
oh my gosh, Stephanie Vaquer is one of my new favorites. In
Oh
NXT.
yeah, 100%.
And we're going to elaborate a little bit more later in the show about the NXT women's division altogether. But this is just one of a broad new roster that just the women are just phenomenal as far as their athletic ability and their skill inside the ring.
But see, here's my issue. This whole combination is like I absolutely adore Fallon Henley. Like that woman, I've been solid on her back when she was with the boys and she had the bar and stuff. Like I want that Fallon Henley back again. Like she grew on me and she has so much talent. The only way I see this happening, JCJ, right? Did you notice a little tension between them two this week?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, just a tad.
So if Stephanie gets it, which I'm totally fine with, but Fallon, like, I don't know, Fallon's amazing for me. it's JCJ's fault. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Stephanie Becker all day.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Win or lose, I don't care.
Dean's in the house.
Hey, Dean, how you doing, bud?
How did the daughter do? I haven't got to see like results from this week on everybody
So
yet.
he posted last week on her winning the women's championship for Midwest Wrestling Alliance up in Nebraska, I believe. So I mean, I believe I remember him posting something like that last week. So
Hell yeah. The shooter herself winning one.
yep. And then
So good to see her back.
Yep. And we do have to talk about this. Just make sure that Bianca. Oh, I meant Naomi. I put Bianca and Meta. I put Bianca and Meta. Hey, what's up, Meta? Same thing.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, Naomi would fit better with those two girls.
There you go. I fixed it. Real time repair.
I'm not gonna lie, Naomi and those two could be a dope trio. Jakara
Right.
Jackson and Lash Legend and Naomi. That'd be a slick heel team.
I know I would hate to be the driver if all four of these were bar hopping at one night. Boy, there would be not one silent moment.
I think it'd be full of blast. I love Lash Legend though.
Those poor horses.
How about you get $1 for every time you hear the phrase "Hey, girl." You come away rich for like 2 weeks.
Love Lash Legend.
Just in one night, man. But nah. So
Those
it
are
just
good
begs the question. It just begs the question here because, and we'll jump ahead a little bit. We haven't heard nothing about Jade at all from nothing from this past SmackDown, nothing from the Rumble. Man, you just kind of wonder, if Jade is going to be a factor before WrestleMania.
I was expecting her to return last night.
Actually putting her in as a surprise in the Elimination Chamber might be cool.
Yeah, I would have put her in at number 30 instead of somebody else, but that's just
facts.
separately.
Yeah.
Facts. We all wanted that. We were like, almost everybody was wanting Jade back, but we got. Hey, I had to root for. I mean, I like Nikki actually, so I can't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, my neighbors heard me scream at the TV. No one asked for this.
Poor Nikki.
Trash.
Well, oh man, but no, that's it for NXT. And of course, I keep forgetting what's coming up this week though. But I know they are back at the PC, so we'll have to see.
The venue looked good.
I mean, I guess what we got going on, building up for Vengeance Day and, coming back from the Rumble because we're going to we'll talk more about the Rumble here very shortly. Before we do get to that though, let's kind of talk about some TNA results, right? And let's
Some big
talk about
things happen in
this.
TNA.
Yeah, NXT's Cora Jade.
Mm.
So it looks like Masha is set to try to put her in her place. So we're going to see a TNA knockout feud coming up between Cora Jade and Masha Slamovich. So,
Man, that would have been kind of cool to see Roxanne and her holding both the NXT and TNA women's titles at the same time and just like running rampant on both the rosters. That would have been super slick, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, when this happens here, do we see it happening soon? And if so, do we see it at Vengeance Day? Do we see the TNA Knockouts title being defended on a NXT pay-per-view? Or
I think it's going to be a TNA pay-per-view.
Yeah.
you think so?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're going to have one until like March.
Yeah,
so that's going to be quite a way.
Let this
I would
one
imagine
simmer.
it would have to be at their next taping, I would think.
I mean, didn't they say something about stand and deliver? So you never know. There could be a possibility.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they could drag it out. I mean, how many weeks they tape in one night, you'll have to drag it out. and then
I don't know if these two touching necessarily should happen yet.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Let the mind game still play. I want to know what's going on with Tessa involved with this. She got in Miss NXT's face,
Right. And
right?
then
So like,
basically told G Miller to hit the bricks.
right.
You
So
know?
there's a lot of elements right now in TNA's women's division that are unanswered. So yes, Cora posing a threat to the TNA's title because their roster is not as focused right now. It seems to on the division when it comes to the women's title. Like Slamovich is gonna just kind of skirt around here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, let's see
But
how Tessa plays into this.
well, see, that's the whole thing. And I guess one question I want to kind of throw out there: do you give Tessa the same type of push and strength and the way her character is strong, even against the men's? The way even when she held the Impact World Championship, even defeating a man back in
Right.
the day, it's like I think honestly, I think that's a little much. And not to say anything that a woman couldn't beat a man, okay? But
Match was
just all
awesome.
depends who they beat and if she had any help. And I don't know. I have to go back and look at the history of that. But it's like like saying I would be on board if Jordan Grace somehow gets like the world title on Raw. I mean, if that would even happen. So, which
But yeah, I think the big common, not the denominator, but the big question mark in the whole scenario is how does Tessa going to fit into this? Because I think the three are going to be what is the ultimate showdown. To be honest with you,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I would think Jordan is like I said, she got her deal. It was already announced during the Rumble that she is a signed WWE talent now. So, how much does Jordan Grace go back into because I think Jordan is going to stay on the NXT roster. She's not going to jump right to the main.
No.
Between Raw and SmackDown. So if she is on NXT, how often does she go back to TNA during this working agreement? How long do you pay that off?
she might want to protect her home.
I don't even think that they would put her on NXT.
Oh, she's going in NXT.
Yeah.
I think they evaluated her a lot. So
Here's the one issue with Jordan Grace at this time is with that Royal Rumble, and I think some people said her time was shorter, but I'm sorry, but last night she was way more impressive this time around than she was the first time she was in the Rumble. Like this time, it was a new gear was flipped when that woman picked up Piper Niven and Death Valley drove her to the core of the mat
With ease.
And that girl bounced. I mean, she.
I do have to pull the question like GQ. Does WWE put her in NXT? I still think she's valued there on helping some of the other women that are not as developed per se to the business
Right.
or as homed. But at the same time, after that performance and the hype around her and stuff, dude, she should have won the Rumble, in my opinion, because a Rhea Ripley Jordan Grace match right out of the skillet, just let it happen and sear that son of a bitch. Dude,
especially with them being friends too.
Dude, it would have been huge. Like that, like
Well,
we could. She could have been one of the first people of this era to just legitimately like rocket ship to the top. Like not. She's still young enough. We could have a slow burn on other things, but I would have loved to seen the rocket ship on Jordan Grace. And I still think the main roster scene is well deserved. The woman has put the work in, plain and simple.
All right. If she
Still a
does
possibility.
have to jump over the NXT plateau right into the main roster,
Women's
Raw or
Chamber.
SmackDown?
I'm going Raw.
Raw.
Yeah, I'm going Raw. I want it on Raw. Think about it. Jordan Grace versus Bayley. Jordan Grace versus Rhea. She could be injected into the IC division already. We've already seen the red flag. I'm sorry. I'll say it. I'll say it tonight. We've seen a red flag of the IC division. They picked the wrong horse.
They did. They should have went
Plain
with
and simple.
Dakota Kai. I'm telling you, they went the wrong way.
Chelsea
So-
Green. Are we skipping over TNA for a minute?
Yeah.
Because
we are,
I'm like locked and loaded now about this. Chelsea Green got a reaction in a PLE environment with a brand new title that you want from a new title champion.
right.
Lyra Valkyria, Jiminy Cricket wasn't even singing. Like, nobody, it should never have went to her. So you put Jordan Grace, if nothing else, in the main roster area, right up there on the IC division in Raw, bro. You couldn't get any better. And the fact that like people are seeing like similarities to her and like let's say Ultimate Warrior with how she impacted the ring and stuff running down. Like that woman was going to fight people. Grace was on a mission and it was amazing. And then to hear them call her Big Mama Pump,
Yeah.
bro. Jordan Grace does not need to go to NXT. Put that woman on the main roster and let's light some stuff up for the females division.
Yeah.
It'd be good if they put her in the chamber.
Oh, bro.
The
100%.
women's chamber match. Dude,
100%. Oh, dude, can we have an NXT like gauntlet match and put her in NXT? Put her in NXT. Have a gauntlet match or something where or a battle royale that they get one spot
In the
in
chamber.
the women's elimination chamber match. Put Jordan Grace in there. Let her win it and let's cook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
totally
cook
with
all day. Doc, that. Oh wait, we got to talk about that here in a little bit. But yeah, my boys are back.
Yeah. So,
Or at
yeah.
least one of my boys.
Let's see. Let's get back over here to our discussion here. So, Eric Young. This is quite interesting. So, Eric Young actually turns and acquires. Hey, what's going on? AJ Warriors 30 from Twitch. Hey, what's going on, buddy? We're doing
buddy.
good. Good. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're sharing that show throughout the Twitch platforms. Maybe get some more guys in here. So Eric Young turns, and it's interesting that it was Eric Young and Josh Alexander facing the Northern Armory because the Northern Armory was getting on Josh Alexander for wanting to quit TNA, and now Eric Young gives Josh Alexander a pep talk. They get an understanding. Steve Macklin wasn't with it, and so. Which leaves more questions here. I mean, toward the 10, I guess like 8 or 10 minute time of the match, Eric gets tagged in and just totally waffles Josh Alexander just out of nowhere, and then freaking ends up pile driving Josh Alexander and leaving with the Northern Army. So I'm about as confused of what's going on here in this story.
Dude, talk about a flip of a coin and quick. Because here's one of my issues with this right now. My focus isn't really right now on Josh Alexander. I'm trying to figure out how Steve Macklin's going to feel about this.
Right. It's like, what does Macklin say?
What's Macklin got to say about this? At the same time, I'm having like glimpse because one of my favorite factions that ever happened in TNA was Team Canada.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
So to see Eric Young, who was one part of Team Canada, forming up with Northern Nightmare, I just got like, I don't know, this glimpse of can we get like a new version of Team Canada? Because I would be totally down with it with these three guys. But at the same time, like I said, how is Josh going to recover? And what is Macklin going to say?
Right.
True.
Exactly. I mean,
Because
I
I
don't
didn't
know, man.
expect it. I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is a good match so far. They're doing great. And then, so bam! I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was watching that in real time too. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was
Oh my gosh.
not expecting that at
I
all.
was not expecting this at all, man. But so the World Class Maniac really showing some crazy shades of his persona,
Dude,
and
I'm
just
still
going with the turn.
with all this happening, like now the V word being out of control power in WWE, and there is a new regime. Like, can we get a sick run with Eric Young on the main rosters? One of the best TNA originals. That like this man should be getting flowers. Period. Around like all in all, Eric Young is a real one when it comes to TNA wrestling.
Dude, I was so shitty when they got rid of that faction they had with like in WWE with Eric
Sanity.
Young.
I loved Sanity. in
God, that
NXT.
was great.
Yeah, that was a great
the
great
bomb.
faction.
Killian
Great
Dane, was it Alexander Wolf, Eric Young? Gosh, who else?
And
What's her name?
no,
well,
it
Nikki
was-
Cross was in it too, but there was like a
Yeah.
fourth guy.
he had the big dreads. Oh, he went to TNA eventually, and him. Oh,
Oh my god!
Madman
Wow.
Fulton.
Yeah,
Madman Fulton.
Yes,
yeah, but no, Sanity was a freaking
gold.
dude. It's nothing like seeing them live. And I was actually to see an NXT card live when they were here around town. I think it was like in 17, because I think the main event was Bobby Roode versus Ty Dillinger. That was some fun. That was a fun
Really
match
good
too.
match.
Dude, that whole card was stacked. Yes, everybody was doing the 10
Oh!
chant, man.
I still love when he does it, like really slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that card is one for the ages, man. That was a great.
I'll be right back,
NXT
guys.
show. All right,
Sean Spears is underrated.
go
But
give me a juice.
E-
Oh.
EY, like also too, this is funny. This is kind of hilarious actually. So he's one of my favorite all-time TNA guys. My daughter, I gave her the nickname EY, Evelyn. But it's because of him.
That's funny.
So
I like that. That's funny. That is funny. So, oh my gosh. And then the last thing we're going to discuss regarding this is Ryan Nemeth here is really starting to kind of he's putting a little bit of a, what I say,
love it.
yeah, he's asserting his authority now in speaking for his big brother.
Oh, I love it.
That he spoke for him, saying that they were going to, because they were in an opening promo with First Class, and then they end up. And the funny thing, you saw this match, right? How how Danger Zone was hit by Nick, and then he Ryan blind tagged him before he actually hit the move, and he comes in and just pins him. I'm like,
dude, it was
what
great.
a
And then
douche.
he's all cheering and like Nick's walking the backstage segment where Nick's like walking into the thing and he's like, okay, my brother doesn't want to talk anymore. Yeah. Dude, Ryan is a hidden gem right now in wrestling, and I'm loving it. Because for one, too, it's really funny because if you're watching him and how he talks about his brother, and then look back on Nick's career. Okay, let's go back to a stage where most people don't remember that Mr. Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, was a part of, called the Spirit Squad.
Ah, yes, of course.
It as Nikki.
Yes.
Mikey!
Dude, some of the things that Ryan is doing is legitimately Nikki of Spirit Squad, and it's so wonderful to see it on a different level towards like his brother. Because who knew these two had so much like chemistry working together? Like, I know brothers usually do work well together, and like if they're having fun, but one of the things AEW failed on, in my opinion, was Ryan Nemeth. Okay, so when he was, God dang it, it was him, the librarian. I can't remember his name. And then we saw him in Glory Pro, that big fluffy like farmer boy.
Yes.
JD, right?
Mhm. Yep.
So it was those three guys, wingmen. They're called the wingmen, and it was a group, and they were in dark and stuff. But they were hilarious and they were great workers together. So like you made great television because you had storyline character development and great in-ring workers, and then they did nothing with the two. Like they went to Rampage and got lost, and that was they went. And like then we find out Ryan had there's issues with Punk and supposedly because he's spoken up about it, so you can go look it up. But he got let go of AEW. Ryan Nemeth is showing why he was that good because this stuff is gold that he's working with his brother right now.
Sorry, it looks like it's in the Chad Gable pose. Thank you.
No, that's 100% Nikki of Spirit Squad, bro. Go watch his stuff right now. He is Nikki. When, oh my God, Dolph, I love you. It's just amazing. I'm enjoying it. I kind of want to see them win the tag team gold. I'm not gonna lie. Can we get these brothers versus the other brothers that we have as tag team champions? Because I would watch these two.
Oh man. Oh no. I mean, well, that's another thing they showed after the show went off the air. They it was posted on TNA, TNA's website or like their X account. That
Backstage.
yeah, backstage about approaching Santino, but then Ariana chimed in and like, oh, I mean, the next opportunity could be at the NXT Tag Team Championship against Fraxium. I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
These two? I missed
Ryan and Nick.
Oh, okay. I'd rather see that. Let's do that. Can we? I want that. I want that to happen.
That may happen this coming week.
The only reason I want that is because I want Dolph Ziggler back in WWE, not under the Ziggler moniker.
I was expecting him at the Rumble
last night, and we'll let you know why he was mentioned. But it's but he was mentioned last night, and
wasn't that in the
as Nick Nemeth, so it wasn't Dolph. So that I got to give him mad respect for.
Wait a minute, did I miss that? What was that? They're talking about it with When were they talking about that?
They were talking about that during the middle of the men's rumble, if you know what I mean. So
okay, wow.
Well, we'll go over that.
No, it just blew my mind because I thought I was listening to them closer. Continue.
Yeah. So so let's go ahead and talk about some of the highlights here for where we basically said we're gonna talk about the Rumble, so let's talk about the Rumble. Okay. We're gonna highlight some of the question. Women's Rumble was first, and let's talk about some of the highlights before we get to the main result of here. How about this, guys? Totally happy about this happening right here. Alexa Bliss comes back, gets the biggest pop of the night, and for those who didn't get a chance to read her jacket because the camera crew sucks, thank you very much. It's
100% the camera crew sucks.
Yeah, so the back of her jacket says "Fiend for Life." So
no, it says "Friend for Life."
What? I saw
It's
Fiend.
Fiend.
Unless if the R
It's
was
Fiend.
crossed in, I saw Fiend.
Trust
me. Hold on.
All right. Here we go. Tomato. I guess Austin Cage is going to solve this here. So, but no. So, with getting the biggest pop of the night, man, it's going to be interesting to see where Alexa goes. Do you see Alexa going to SmackDown now to join a certain group, Z?
See, I almost think that's like part of me thinks that's a cop-out way to do it. But then the other part of me is like, go ahead and pull the trigger on it. Because I'd almost want to see like Nikki Cross like pull her over somehow.
Pull her over. pull her over.
Yeah,
Hand him
like
like a friendly gift.
them two. I don't know. She should go to SmackDown. Yeah. No, we're gonna go SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, that's the White Six is now apparently on the roster there.
Yeah, she's going to SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Take a look at the jacket again.
What are you talking about, Willis?
hold on a second. Somebody drew that in there. Did they draw
No,
that in
that
there?
was on. That was on it. That you can see that on the video too.
Oh, but it also says "Friends for Life." That's
Uh-huh.
an S at the end of the D.
But still, it wasn't just Fiend on it though. She did add that onto there before coming out with that
I'm a fiend. I mean,
for a buffet.
like I guess so. I didn't. Yeah, so
It does have it has both.
Yeah, so it's both. It's Friends for Life and Fiend for Life. So. Oh no. Sorry, guys. I'm producing as we go along here. So yes, once again, loudest pop of the night, bar none. Like I said, that there was some rumors circulating here, and this was, like I said, I mean, I'm trying to remember how long she lasted here, but let's just say that during the Rumble, there were 16 women in the Rumble at one time. The most at one time. 16.
And Nia Jax was 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. You wonder why he never hit the soundboard for you. Oh my.
Like,
That was
hold on, back
horrible.
up the camera. Can't see it yet. Keep going.
Oh, it doesn't have time
shit.
on here. How long
He's
they've
a
been
great
in.
mofo. Would you back that thing up? No.
You know, one thing I think you mentioned it in the We Talk Wrestling like chat group. The scroller on the bottom. How did you guys like that? Like,
Yeah, see, I'm the one that mentioned that. So I
know you
love
are.
that ribbon down at the bottom, the stats ticker or the stats ribbon.
Mhm.
That
Dude, it felt
was awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
it felt awesome. More of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so I hope
I
they
think
keep
they could
doing
almost
that
use
for the-
that for every match too, and do other things with it. From
I guess they could. They need to have it for the Rumble from here on out. But I
100%.
like that idea.
100%, it does not go anywhere.
No, that comp. I don't know if everybody noticed it. I know I posted on the We Talk Wrestling thing, but when Wade Barrett or Michael Cole saying, "I didn't think she was supposed to be here," and Wade Barrett said, "Quit reading dirt sheets."
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I love that. It goes right with my favorite. It goes right with my favorite sign of the night, which was, Meltzer fears facts.
Yeah.
Stop saying the M word on here.
DM.
But no, I'm excited to see Miss Alexa Bliss back. I'm curious, and they said she even came out with a new Lily doll. So get your new
It looks
Lily doll.
new.
Yeah,
It looks scarier.
yeah, it does look creepier actually.
Creepier.
Wade
saw
said,
that
"I'm not
on
a fan of dolls, but I
WWE.com.
don't like that one."
And whoever buys that at WWEshop.com, I'm going to have questions about that person. But
There's people out there, bro.
yeah, it's already out there.
Yeah, you can buy it. I'm pretty sure.
Geez. Of course, you would be able to buy it. Oh, geez.
Well, they know there's
Okay.
weirdos that would.
Oh man, but how about we take a look? Let's just jump to the result of that one. So the Queen vows to take the throne as Charlotte Flair wins her second Women's Royal Rumble. Enters in at number 27, which was my draw for the Rumble. So I got it. So at least I have the women's victory on here. So Charlotte Flair wins her second Women's Royal Rumble. To me, guys, I'm smelling that.
Look what Alan put.
I mean, some tells me that that she's going to be aiming for SmackDown, and still wanting to take the women's championship, the WWE Women's Championship.
I mean, it doesn't make sense for her to go to Rhea.
No,
It does not.
There's an interesting thing though with that doll. It is on. It is on Shop Zone and everything. Uh, the first eye has like the A carved in on it. The second eye has the number 6 on it.
6. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And Alan, so you already bought a GQ, so that's probably
It's
why you know.
$44.99. That's crazy.
Kiss my ass.
It's pretty cool, dude.
I'm
I don't
sitting
give a
on
damn
the
how cold it is. I'm gonna put gas in my car.
Operators are standing by. Order now. No, but Charlotte though, she did like, and my wife was just watching this earlier today, and she's like, "Why did they make her pants too big and her top too small?" Like, I don't know.
I was questioning the thong.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, what? But hey, I was happy to see she looked good.
She looked really. She's looked the best she's ever been. I'm
And
going to give her
the
that.
promo, like the after stuff with her in getting questioned and all that kind of whatnot. Hella good answers. It was fun to hear her, and she's looking for gold, man. So I'm wanting her to send. Tiffy time's about to get halted.
I don't know. There's, like I said, we're 11 weeks away from WrestleMania, so there's a lot that could happen and develop in between here and now. I mean, now and then.
Let's do note too. Charlotte is the only woman and the only person to challenge for the NXT Women's World Heavyweight Champion after winning the Rumble.
Yeah, so she went after Rhea when she was NXT
Correct.
champion back in WrestleMania 36, I believe.
Mhm.
So yeah, because
Dude.
Charlotte won in 2020. So
Do they dare put Mommy versus the Queen again?
that now that you put stuff in perspective, do we? Yeah, would Charlotte dare to come back at Rhea at a more aggressive and vicious Rhea? If she wants to challenge, she'll go after Rhea. If she wants to try to get at quote unquote inexperienced, then she'll aim for Tiffy time. But
Dude, I think her and Tiffany could tear the house down.
I think so too.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Battle of the Moonsaults.
There's a lot more than that. I mean,
I know, I'm
yeah,
just being
yeah,
funny.
true. Yeah, Charlotte does hers to the outside. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Tiffany's the most beautiful moonsault ever.
Don't you
Yeah.
count out Christopher Daniels?
No, but it's definitely going to be interesting. Of course, Charlotte is on SmackDown though. She has been showing her vignettes on SmackDown, and she will appear, I'm pretty sure, this coming Friday.
Mhm.
So
We'll find out the answer.
yeah, we'll definitely find out the answer. That's for sure. Let's see. Well, what do we got here for our next one? Yeah, so let's talk about some things about the Women's Royal Rumble. Mainly this. So the prodigy Roxanne Perez outlasting the class, and actually, she set a new Women's Royal Rumble appearance time with 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 47 seconds, outlasting Bayley's record that was set just last year. So man, Roxanne actually entered in at number 3 and was the last one eliminated in the Rumble, and to come that close to winning.
Dude, I
I mean,
actually
what did
thought they were going to give it to her.
I thought that I really thought at the point, like, man, I really didn't decide when it was down between Charlotte and Roxanne. I really didn't know where they were going to go with that. So-
Here's one of the things about the Royal Rumble that didn't upset me, frustrated me going into it, is all across the pages of the internet, the wrestling marks out there, all of us were throwing our 2 cents around, right? But everybody were like, "Oh, it's so predictable. It's so predictable. It's so predictable." Like, there were some hot ones that I'm like, okay, Charlotte's a good pick to win. They could build the story. I know they're going to do it. Respect. But when they got down to it, and Roxanne and her were sticking in there to the ring, I actually was sitting on my seat like, this is not as predictable as people think, because Roxanne could legitimately win. And that's coming from somebody that's been like dogging her for a while. I still feel like there's something missing about her. But we can't argue the fact that she is one hell of a performer in them ropes.
Mm-hmm.
So
She's only 23, bro, and she's
yeah.
gotten this far into the Royal Rumble and lasted this long. So some other things here is we're going to talk about some notables in the Rumble. Let's talk with the eliminations. How about with Nia Jax again with another stellar performance?
Just clearing house.
I believe it's, if I have on record, 10 eliminations. She entered in at number 29. Throughout Liv Morgan and Io Sky, who started it, and which I was kind of disappointed. Wasn't this like the third year that Liv entered in at number 2, or was it one of the years she entered in at number 1? But I know she entered in at the beginning.
I think
It's
so.
been like the third year in a row. I'm pretty sure. I had to check record on that.
Have a good one, Mike. I mean, she is the only woman besides Natalia that's been in every one so far.
Yeah, because I think when she went, so when Rhea won on it was Rhea that won 2023.
Correct.
She was actually number 2 because Rhea was number 1. She went all the way. And then when she was with when Bailey, and it was Bailey and her that came down to the last, I believe she was at number 2, I believe. And then she drew number 2 again. So it's like, you know, I was like, man, I'm hearing her music at the beginning. I'm like, man, her again?
Liv
like-
has poor luck at drawing numbers for the Rumble.
And picking men.
Oh. Hey,
Or like a picking men. And boy,
don't disrespect Dom.
I will disrespect them all day. It was my last hope in the men's Rumble, and he wasted it.
He has feelings.
Something they need to stop. Men and
last
women.
year, Liv was number 30, though.
Last year?
Yeah.
She was. Okay. I actually have.
I'm checking year before that just to check on it.
But no, what I was saying was like something they needed to do to stop men and women is like when it's battle royals or whatever. When they have a big guy
Morgan was
beat
number 2
down,
in 2023.
they need to stop doing that. Like burst up and they push everybody off. It looks so fucking fake. I hate it.
Yeah.
So 2023 was when she was number 2 and Rhea was number 1, and that was her, and it was down to her and Rhea at the end too.
Okay. I'm trying to remember the entrance from last year. Who was that number 1 and number 2? I all I know is that Bailey was that number 3.
Number 1 and number 2 last year was Natalia and Naomi.
Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Because Naomi's big return. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So I am wrong. So yeah. So yeah. So Liv.
As usual. I mean, but yeah, you were wrong.
What a jerk.
Yeah, that was not needed.
Thank you, Fran. No, oh man, but no. If I could, I'm gonna try to see if I can.
I'm kind of excited to see how Bailey and Roxanne handles the fact that Roxanne beat Bailey's record. So
Yeah.
that's one of the things I'm pumped for. But then we got Trish Stratus and Nikki Bella. I know you guys don't like the fact.
Oh
that Nikki
yeah.
Bella's
Let's
there.
talk about our surprises. Yeah. Besides Alexa, yeah, Trish. I was like,
She could still
Kinda
go. It wasn't like it's some old hag.
I mean, yeah.
I thought Trish was a good surprise at least. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean. I
Watch
guess so.
wrestling.ae. There you go, Chris. Watch all the ROH you want, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you, United Arab Emirates. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much.
I mean, Trish was doing good, and she was popping off in there, but I really wish it would have been Michelle McCool, or I don't know. I got pumped about us bringing up Layla from last week, so I was hoping it was one of those guys. But hey, it was cool. Trish, I had to cheer for Nikki, but I was also thankful Nikki was there. I like Nikki Bella. I don't care what you guys say.
You're a
She was
lonely
cool.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this was pretty much the whole order here, and
If it wasn't for that twin waffle and everything, and I probably would have won on the Royal Rumble match there.
Hey, you know, one of the notable things about this match for me was Maxine Dupree getting the pop that she got
oh man,
from the crowd. Like, that was awesome.
yeah. I'm a big Maxine Dupree fan myself.
I dig her. I
With the
dig her.
Alpha. Yeah.
Miss Jada Parka in there. It was good to see
Yep.
her. Good to see Miss Parka. I got to
Yeah,
see my last legend in there from NXT.
Let's just make a note that it took 3 women, the PFC, to eliminate Maxine Dupree, like a bunch of bullies.
Yeah.
Team
Hashtag
Butch.
never mind. Yeah. Austin Cage knows where I was going with that.
You guys
Yeah,
are terrible.
You started, I'll
said-
finish it.
Nikki Bella, I was like, nobody asked for this.
No,
She wanted to see John one last time. You know, the last time is now. Might as well get it, Nikki.
now my niece, she's like 3 now. Well, Chris's daughter, Zach, and Nikki came out. She's like, "Oh, this bit." I was like, "No."
That's horrible. That is horrible.
You guys
But
are
yet
mean.
funny.
That's one of those
But
things.
yet
That's things.
funny.
So that's one of those things like where you want to be mad, but all you can do is laugh.
Yeah. Then I was like, number 20 came out, and I was like, nobody
Me
asked for this
too.
either.
Oh, flatback.
Hashtag flatback.
She's wrong for doing the twerk too. She's wrong for that.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you shaking? No, never mind.
Dude, she has a
It's-
cliffhanger.
It's a joke between her and Shelton, because
It's like
Shelton
this.
Shelton
It's a sliding plateau.
I don't care
Oh,
what
man.
Ruby says at all. I was happy to see BFAB in there.
Oh, the BFAB's good.
That's my girl. I
Yeah.
like her.
I just like how she got eliminated first though by Chelsea. So,
The bad thing is, like, you almost you called it almost, didn't you? Like,
yeah, it's
at
like I
number
don't see it going
9.
past-
Yes, eliminated number 9 by Piper Nivens. And you called it in the group chat on on We Talk Wrestling that she was going out at number 9.
Yeah, well, Chelsea wasn't. Yeah, but I meant BFAB wasn't going to be out past past the 9th.
Oh wait,
entrant.
wrong one. That was the wrong thing. That was wrong.
No, but Chelsea
Chelsea
did
Green,
get thrown out.
She was
at
11.
9. She was the 9th to get thrown out by Piper Niven. So
No,
Yeah,
hands down, I think the funniest moment was when basically all the black females that was in the match were all standing together in the ring, and Chelsea Green stands in the middle like,
Chelsea's the bomb. I don't care what anyone says.
heck yeah.
Oh, for that, Chelsea was only missing the white couch. Anyway, moving on.
Hey, the white couch.
Don't worry about it. It was
Terrible.
some know the jokes, some don't. We're just
No,
move on.
Yeah, Bill Clinton jokes don't get over here.
Your joke goes poof.
vote for me.
Terrible joke.
Uh,
What do we got next?
let's talk about some of the men's, huh? No, actually, no. Let's talk about the tag straps, huh? Yeah, DIY.
Oh hell yeah! I agree with this 100%. Chelsea should have won.
Cardona Matt? What? I'm confused.
It's Matt Cardona.
That was not
Cardona
Matt
Matt.
Cardona.
I mean, I can wishful thinking, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
I would love to see Chelsea win. I want to see Matt Card. That's one of the things that I was kind of disappointed in the Rumble. I would
Yes.
love to see Matt Cardona in the Rumble. Like that would have been an awesome surprise for me.
Dude, why does
Oh,
that
yeah,
picture
yeah,
look
that
like
would've
Johnny got
been-
all his teeth knocked out?
He looks like that kid that just gets whiplashed by his mom.
Dang. Wow. Wow. Woo. All right. Okay.
My bad. My bad. I broke Austin.
You can't even take a drink. You got him dying. Good Lord.
This whole by the way, this tag match was phenomenally fun. Great action, nonstop. Like they were hitting each other with everything. And then we get the closing. The reason they get the win is boom, the boys are back. Dawkins all day. Dawkins. I got Dawkins on the wall. Chase has Montez Ford and stuff, and I have Dawkins because I like Dawkins better than Montez, and I'm going to say it every time because I still believe Dawkins is the better. You okay,
Dude,
Sky? Or Austin?
That crunchy hit him lip. Oh my!
Exploded, dude. Yeah, the crutch did blow up.
Like,
And then-
you
and
know,
then
like when we're sitting next to
Montez-
each other when we're wrestling, or when they're wrestling, somebody gets hit real hard and you grab the person next to you. Me and Chris were like, "Oh my!"
Montez then goes and hits him with the broken part of the one.
Yeah. What is
I'm
that?
like, you son of a biscuit eater. That's my grandma cursing right there for you because she tells me I need to stop cussing all the time.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
I'm doing
what's your
my
name?
best.
Yeah. Well,
Grandma's OG.
and so Street Profit, yeah, like I said, DIY put them out, and so now they're coming back for retribution.
Do we know yet? Do we actually know that DIY was the one that took him out? We don't know. Wade's right. Wade said
Yeah.
it. Wade, we don't know. It could have been Motor City. They're dirty guys too. They're from
Motor City.
yeah. They're from Detroit. For crying out loud.
Home of the
Hey,
potholes.
now.
Nothing
wait.
nothing
Wait.
good comes out of Detroit.
Yeah,
now.
nothing clean comes out of Detroit.
Hey, wait a minute.
Potholes,
That's attacked. Good Lord.
dirty water.
Now that's Flint. I put
Detroit's
tablets
not
in.
far off. They're stories.
I think that's how Swamp Thing developed, is letting the Flint water fester for like a week, and then Swamp Thing appeared.
I mean, it's still mind blowing to me that Motor City Machine Guns are in WWE. So,
I definitely would never call it
it's something that my brain still cannot like grasp. I'm like, when's this going to get taken away? Because this is something that should have happened years ago. But
Oh man. Well, I mean, like I said, I see DIY having I would actually love to see the Street Profits back in the helm. So
I just hope this is an actual heel turn.
if this is going to be what we were supposed to get when they went with Bobby Lashley, and they started cleaning their act up, and they got the different, like, more professional gear. If we're getting those Street Profits, we're about to get just ramped up hardcore, because those guys were about to break the glass ceiling of tag team.
Yeah, they were. That whole group was going to be
It was amazing.
phenomenal.
It was awesome. I was ready for it.
It'd be funny they come in and say the Hurt Business is now reopened.
Bro.
Just did
Shots
some
fired.
remodeling.
What if they actually did that and then like had Cedric turn heel and go up with them or something? Because
Oh, that'd be great.
they're still missing out with Cedric, and they're 100 still missing out with god dang it, bald guy, jacked. He's like the Black Petey Williams.
Paulo?
Thank you, Apollo Cruz.
Okay. I was gonna say I know you're not saying Leo Rush, but
No. I do like that one guy that TNA Leon.
that's Leo Rush.
No, not
Leo Rush.
no, in TNA. I know Leo Rush is.
You're
In
talking about
TNA.
Leon Slater in TNA?
Dude, that guy really impressed me this week. That whole thing with the system was awesome. I know that was off track, but like,
Oh no. I said we had a lot. So we had a lot going in, and we were just kind of like,
but yeah,
It's-
Cedric would be awesome in a heel way with these guys.
And Apollo
like
too.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Apollo Crews, he seemed too a good guy for me. Like, it'd be weird if he turned bad guy because like he looked like the squeaky good guy. Like you know that guy's gonna be a nice guy. That's just what I get from
The
Apollo.
clean thing didn't work for him.
That's
Yeah.
me.
If you get Cedric back in on SmackDown, holy cow! And then, like I said, we're talking about shots fired. If they say the Hurt Business is now reopened,
Dude,
bro,
God, I'd laugh.
I would laugh.
I will
hard.
die laughing.
Or
I don't-
put Oba Finning with him. Like how somehow Cedric gets a hold of Obi.
man.
Obi comes up and then they join up with Street Profits and voila.
But Oba is still too busy being NXT champion.
I know.
Why don't you bring
I'm-
your boy back up?
Wait a minute, time out, man. This is sidearm book. We're smelling things. I'm ready for it.
Where's your boy? Where's your big tall boy at? That gave up one half of the
Dude,
tag title.
Omos is coming back, bruh. Omos is coming back.
Bring Omos into the
My
fold.
boy.
What about that guy that got acquitted of all of his charges and stuff? The one
Oh,
that
you
was with
talking about
Kofi and
Odyssey
New Day.
Jones?
Odyssey Jones?
Yeah,
What about
I would
him?
love to see Odyssey back. I'm not gonna lie.
we already
Wait,
talked
that'd be
about
funny
it
if they
last
bring him
week.
back on
with-
Raw.
We talked about it last week with Odyssey teaming up possibly with Big E against the New Day or Old
I mean,
Day.
that potential. I mean, the potential's there. You're not far off.
But can we see like a future vignette or promo of like the New Day approaching Odyssey? They bring him back, and Odyssey goes, "Man, I don't want to be with a group that sucks."
Dude, that'd be awesome.
and he pulls up the shirt. He opens his jacket and it's got the New Day sucks shirt on it, which was totally funny. Going back to Raw again, that was another great segment.
Oh,
Of
Cedric.
everyone's family totally turning on him. Wearing the New Day sucks shirt. Talk about some more gold. Oh man,
That was good. But no, I'm pumped to see Street Profits back. The tag team division in SmackDown specifically right now is lit. Like there's a definite strong tag team grouping, and I'm pumped to see it because back when like the first draft happened, right? And I remember staying up UPN, right, to watch SmackDown
Yeah.
at whatever 1 a.m.
yeah, back in 02, baby.
That SmackDown had one of the best tag team divisions with like Brian Pillman,
Kendrick in London.
Yeah, Kendrick and London. You had the Basham brothers.
Oh, man.
You had Team Angle. You had Eminem was just starting or just hadn't started yet. Yeah, they were
They
just
started.
starting, I think, over there. God dang it, I'm going to say this. The Hardy Boys were around. Like that tag team division was flipping awesome. So to see them coming back to something of that notion for SmackDown has been fabulous because you have DIY and that, like DIY, they are Kendrick and London in some sense. But the funny part is Chase is like, that's DX, that's new DX. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Thank you, R-Truth.
Yeah. Shoot. So
Put Shark Boy back.
yeah. So before we get going on to our next bit of business, I noticed we got a lot of we got YouTube, we got a lot of YouTube watchers, some X watchers, and of course we got some Twitch and Facebook watchers. Guys, make sure if you're watching our show for for the first time, make sure you're hitting that QR code that will take you to everything here. That'll bring up our link tree to everywhere you can follow, like, and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and X channels. And of course, also to get, if you want to get your hands on some of this great merchandise like I'm wearing, the False Count Everywhere t-shirt, and also the We Talk Wrestling great jersey tee as well. And that's my boy down there, Zmiz, that heads everything We Talk Wrestling. Make sure you
Speaking of
follow
that.
them on Facebook as well. So make sure, and like, so we're here every Sunday night, excuse me, at 9 Central, 9 p.m. Central, we go live, and make sure that you follow us on there. So,
And
How are
spread the
you
word,
gonna
people.
say? How are you gonna say Motor City Machine Guns don't deserve titles? Man, come on,
bro,
come
no,
on.
they
I
would,
like you, AJ. I like you because you're here. But my dude, Motor City Machine Guns all day. You're right. DIY is best tag team right now. I do.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, it's, he
Oh,
went
they're
with some
too.
more
No,
hate.
oh,
More
dude.
hate.
Number one sports show. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, guy? Number one sports show. That's great. I love
Too
seeing.
old, my guy. Whatever. You're entitled to your opinion. I like it. I like that you're putting it out there.
But Motor City, like I said, let's make a point. If it was for the Motor City Machine Guns, I will say along with Kendrick and London, okay,
Well,
those
you also have like
guys,
Eddie and Chavo then too on that.
right? But like I
'Cause those
said,
three, like-
those two teams,
Oh yeah.
those two teams alone, with all the innovation and the speed, and of course in the technical prowess with all these tag moves, bro. That's
Yeah, they
what's
opened the
led
door
to
for guys
another.
like DIY.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't for them, there'd be no DIY, man.
They
telling you
set
right
the
now.
groundworks for DIY. Literally.
Respect your elders, damn it.
We were just talking about this earlier that we are hoping that this is the Street Profits that we were supposed to see when they were with Bobby Lashley and getting that like heelish, tweenerish kind of run and a more serious, proficient athletes that they are. That's what we're hoping to see. Because yes, I want to see a legit 100% title run from these boys.
Yep. And AJ's posted something about, and we'll get to here in a minute in regards to the Rumble. Some people had mixed emotions about it. I mean, not everybody was on the Yeet train apparently, but we're going to get into that and the reason. Yeah, we know one person that is, but
he's angry about.
a lot of people are happy, and I think, I mean, is it deserved? We're going to find out if it is deserved or not. So.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
That's not Joe.
Joe, it's not the turn yet, man. We got to talk about Cody. Joe,
Oh, wow.
Joe came out of the gorilla too soon. So
For complaints, please write blogtalkradio.com.
That's funny.
Wow.
Dude, this match was
oh my god, yeah.
one of the guys in the chat last night when we were on We Talk Wrestling said that was probably one of the most dangerous ladder matches that they've ever seen. For WWE, 100%. That match was intense.
This match was more squeamish than that one ladder spot with Joey Mercury.
Oh, man.
Oh. And I'll tell you that
finish. Oh, my.
I mean, no, that finish with that Alabama slam, which I thought we were going to see that whole package pile driver, but then countering into that Alabama slam and the way that KO
His head went in between it. Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, man. That was a bump for the ages. I'm telling you. I don't know about that. I mean, as far as whether we know, I don't know. There could have been some blown spots on here. Well, hey, you know what? Has Kevin Owens really ever lied throughout this whole time?
I still don't say no. I still say no.
I don't think he
100% still
has.
say no.
I mean, I mean, I'm still behind the Canadian Dream son of a security systems technician here. I mean, only because I wanted to
And
see
then
the
boiled
Winged
eggs.
Eagle title still, still around. But now that Cody's got both belts back, the Winged Eagle is going back in the
vault.
trophy case, and probably no more to be seen. But at least we got a good run of it to see it on TV for about 6 weeks or so.
Sounds right.
It was just nice to see, at least for me, because if you look behind me over my shoulder, I got old school titles too. So,
He's a belt collector.
nah, I'm not. I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, but either way, I mean, it's what a stellar match. And like says, Sammy came out.
I was hoping he was going to play a bigger role.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, he kept looking up at Cody, like right when he was climbing the ladder. Me and Rab and Chris were like, is he about to push him off?
Dude, I was kind of hoping for something. I don't know. The one thing that is the level of how the ladder match progressed. Because Kevin was just slamming Cody on any ladder.
What towards the start of the match, he laid the ladder on his side, opened it up, and then slammed him, and he hit that middle piece.
Yeah.
And that just broke, and then he hit him with it.
The thud, and then the hit.
My goodness.
Yeah, dude, that was uncalled for.
Yeah, it was loud as shit, right here.
He smacked the dog piss out of him with that thing. So
Well, he knew he was taking that spot, so he's getting his shots in.
Kevin got what was owed to him, but how is Sammy going to respond to this? That's really going to be the next question out of this.
Does he go after Cody?
Yeah, will he respond on SmackDown? Will he respond on Raw tomorrow night on Netflix? I mean, where is he going to show up?
I think it's going to kind of go into this storyline here. Is who's going into the Elimination Chamber besides John? And you and I are kind of talking about this last night when we were playing video games, that we 100% think it's Punk, Seth, Drew, Roman, maybe Fatu or Sammy.
Yeah, I mean, as far as,
and then Cena, of course, will be your
I mean, Cena, of course, yeah. So Cena, Punk, Seth, Roman. Drew McIntyre. Do we see Drew McIntyre? And like I said, the Elimination Chambers. There will be some elimination qualifying matches. So I mean,
Logan Paul would be a good one for
the spot monkey in the match.
Yeah.
I mean, do we see Randy playing? I don't know.
I don't know if we need to see right now. That's.
I was expecting him to return last night.
I agree to that.
Yeah, like I said, if Randy comes back, I don't see Randy trying to target for a championship. I see Randy putting the target back on KO when he comes back.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. KO's not going to be involved in this chamber. Okay. And we've already, and like I said, we're going to talk about our predictions for WrestleMania draws and everything else. So
I could see this, though. Say KO gets in a qualifying match and Randy makes him lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that sets up their feud or whatever.
I mean, yeah, that definitely would make viable sense to build to something we're going to do WrestleMania with those two.
Yeah.
And I'm completely okay with those two at WrestleMania too.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think that could be a really fun. For one, we might get to see a different side of Randy on dialogue. Because what going against with such a guy that is good on the stick like KO is, that battle, Randy's gonna have to step it up on the stick a lot to even hold handle to Kevin Owens.
Well, can we bring back the punt?
KO is probably. I'm sorry, KO is still better on the stick than Drew McIntyre, and Drew is
facts.
good. Drew is good, but nothing outlasts KO right now
Oh no, no.
on the stick. He's
I'm not gonna lie, this is something I 100% agree with, because if you think
Oh,
about it,
man.
they were the three people of the three brands at that time.
Cena, Punk, Randy. Yes.
Yep, they were the three people of the three brands. So I'm totally okay with something like that happening. That'd be a fun little thing.
Yep. Absolutely.
So is Cena supposed to finish up the whole year, or only go to like SummerSlam or something?
It's hit or miss, because he said he had like the whole up to. I thought it was just up to WrestleMania at first.
That's what I thought.
Is what I thought.
I say that's a short
then-
season. That's
Then he
like
said something about there's 18 or 19
Sign dates.
signed dates up to then. So I don't know, man. I'm just one of
Because
the
he
things.
said
Like,
last night,
are we done
he
with
had-
talking about
he had
Kevin
5
and,
weeks.
and
to talk your shit about me, then I'll be back.
Oh yeah, because we got the best promo of Cena's career on a after press conference.
And we'll get after that because because he probably had one of his best promos ever in his career on the post show, which we'll get to. But man, what a stellar world title match we had here. So
See, that's what I think it's going to be too. I do think it's going to be this.
Yeah, and we'll
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
We don't have it.
okay.
It's
Hey,
time.
jump to 15.
It's time. It's like I'm tired of sitting in Gorilla, damn it.
Let's go straight to 15. Fuck the first guys.
Who are
Ray
the first
Phoenix
guys?
and Pentagon, what everybody's expecting. No, hell with them.
Bro, yeah. Before we get into Mr. Joe Hendry, you are correct. How cool was it to start the show or start the men's rumble with Penta and Ray, and them fans were going stupid nuts.
Oh yeah.
For Penta and Ray, and Penta feels so right in WWE. Like
Yes.
just watching him in WWE, it feels like it was meant to happen and like it belongs, and like, dude, the whole Ciro Miedo and then the 619 from like beautiful start to the show.
Because
Yeah.
honestly, I don't think Pence has been this hot since Lucha Underground.
I'd have to agree. I don't recall him ever feeling relative in the other company.
Nope.
Nope,
And
not
that's
at
my
all.
personal opinion. I never thought Ray Phoenix or him. In that fact, Pac is still not being utilized to the value that he should be. So yeah, Penta being in WWE, it feels right. It's the right time for stuff like this. Ray being there, seeing them, their history. I'm kind of disappointed the guys didn't talk more about potentially their rivalry that would have been in Lucha Underground, because that stuff was amazing, and I wish they would have highlighted some of that. But to see them here for the first time in WWE face to face, it was a perfect timing for it. The only thing about the beginning of the Royal Rumble that kind of frustrated me, and I messaged Ruby and the guys this one in the chat group for We Talk Wrestling, and that was the fact that with what I think was the first like 6 guys, made me want to see a light division again.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, a lightweight division is not wrong and bad, because when you have guys of that stature and that ability to do technical wrestling, aerial combat, there's nothing better. I'm not saying the big guys can't do it.
Isn't there a show called Speed still? Or I mean,
It's still around. I watched the crap out of Speed, dude. I'm a big fan of Speed. Don't even.
I'm not going to get that
That's
checked.
WWE speed, by the way, guys.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's what I'm
WWE
saying.
Speed. Oh yeah, don't do real Speed, guys. That's weird.
yes, don't do crap. Gotcha.
But yeah,
No.
WWE Speed, the Speed title
we're
on
getting
X
canceled
is
before the
amazing.
year is over.
Oh no, slip of the tongue. It's not that bad. But Joe Hendry, Ruby, did you cry? Because you've been pumped for this for a while.
Oh my gosh, no, I was.
Ruby
Well,
had a chance to
I tell you
draw.
who cried more was Isaac, our buddy over We Talk Wrestling, because he was there. He was like, "Oh my god, yes, I freaking
Dude,
shouted singing his song and
Do you-
clapped so hard." And like,
do you have
oh,
Isaac
man.
on Snapchat?
Um,
I
No.
posted the video in what We Talk Wrestling. Actually, I took his video from Snapchat.
oh yeah,
Because he's on Snapchat. We have if you join Zmiz's army on on Snapchat, you'll get added to the We Talk Wrestling chat group via.
Bro,
So
y'all be doing too much sometimes. My phone be going off.
awesome. I love it.
I had to leave.
If you are a wrestling fan, no, but still, seriously. So Isaac posted a video of him and his mom singing the Joe Hendry entrance to the sing, like everybody's just screaming it, right? And I took that video and posted it on We Talk Wrestling because I'm proud to see my friends and the people I love talking wrestling with and enjoy hanging out with. Plus, he was repping the gear of the We Talk Wrestling brand, out there hanging out, having fun at the Rumble. It was awesome, and him and his mom had a blast, dude. It was fun, except for the hotel room.
It was funny. Like when his music hit, like me, Chris, our friend Mike, we all just stood up and started doing the.
I can see it too.
His wife was like, "What the are y'all doing?" Like,
It's like, who was it? The Glory Pro guys that had the one song where they're
it was beat.
the best friends, right?
Yes.
Best friends forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, the best friends.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They have
There was
Savage
all the
Garden
girls.
as their entrance music, and everybody
Oh,
yelling.
the truly.
Truly, madly, deeply. Let's go. It was the shit.
There. I mean, oh my
Okay,
god.
throw number one sports girl out.
Seamus was on one period last night. In that
oh,
Rumble.
dude, that was great. He was in the corner clapping.
Oh yeah, fallen footwear. Thank you. Yeah, because he was getting ready to, with the Remu Rocky chant, and then freaking Fatu waffles him, and he freaking goes, "I was enjoying that."
Dude, and the fact that they like moved to a mic'd camera so we could hear him yelling at Fatu and like arguing about it was everything. Because the
That
commentary
was
team,
funny.
what made that so great is the commentary team keeps like justifying how just malicious and this guy's been in jail, all kind of stuff with Jika Fatu, and then you have Sheamus just badgering him, like badmouthing him to know it. Loved it. It was A-okay to me. It was fun.
Yeah, no, that was funny. Yeah, but I think Joe Hendry though, he only lasted maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I mean,
That's
he
all
got
he needed.
eliminated by Roman, Roman when he first got in within his first 2 minutes eliminated 4 guys. So
It was pretty funny to me that so Joe comes out, right? Big affair, popped huge, right? And then Roman comes out 16. And did you see all the ones get thrown in the air? And
Oh, dude.
oh yeah.
One of my friends was sitting second row, and he took a video. Dude, it was insane how many ones were in there at the time.
Nah, there was tons of ones, dude. So I mean, it was really cool to see them even have a stare down, like Roman. Dude, I personally think this is the best Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well, you also know that once Hendry's deal expires, he's going to be swooped up permanently by WWE.
Bro,
I mean,
that's already happened.
He's gonna be signed.
That's
yeah.
already happened. I don't even think that's a non-discussed.
I mean, is he
item.
even still on like is Hendry even still on the like the roster on WWE?
I don't know. He was.
No, he only signed for like 5 or so matches. Then he went back to TNA, but now that they're mixed, who knows?
Oh, okay.
I mean, it begs the question, like, some of these journalists out there have raised questions about if WWE has purchased TNA. And I don't know, man.
Well,
But if they
I
did,
mean,
who cares? It's another system. I mean, I called it. Right, Ruby? I called it.
Yeah.
I told you I was hearing rumbles and I was seeing things, and there's multiple places that was NXT Evolve was supposed to be coming. We're getting a new show. We're getting 2 new shows, basically. One show
Right.
called LFG, where it's Undertaker and them training new
Rookies.
startups and people into the industry. And then what is it? WWE Evolve on Tubi. I think they
Yes.
said Wednesday nights will
Where's the
be
nice part?
a whole like new fresh crop of bodies.
Indie
And
wrestlers.
some not I hate
Yeah.
to say that because Baron Corbin made a good point. One of the guys in WWE called them bodies, and it like turned him completely off.
Yeah.
So I respect that. So new
New faces, new talent.
face
I mean,
to the industry.
right.
Yes.
This is going to be focused more on the WWE ID program for those who are going
Correct.
through the ID program.
Yep.
Like I said, the Evolve itself before WWE, I mean, there was some. I mean, there's like some spectacular matches and cards on that, but I mean, if you got an internet connection, Tubi's a free channel to download. So
It's crazy. This right here. Remember when they had the NXT challenge? I wish they kind of had them still because I enjoed them. They weren't.
oh yeah,
terrible
I like the
shows.
barrel, like the
The barrel
I
carry.
like the beer keg, a barrel, like carried around the ring.
But think about how far NXT's come from that. Like the beer challenge, the obstacle course, all that stuff, and now we're getting Evolve's coming in to do something. Well, I mean, WWE
Yeah.
obviously bought the right.
You know,
But-
McMahon, yeah, it's McMahon's ideas. You know, it's good shit.
Oh yeah.
That's good shit, pal.
Good shit.
Oh shit, man.
Dude, I swear that spot where Pentagon did the Mexican Destroyer on Jacob Fatu,
Dude,
good.
that was sweet.
that was sick.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready
that
for
was
it.
a good spot.
Neither was I. I was like, this big motherfucker took that. Damn.
Love this. When Titus foreshadowed his Rumble slip. That's awesome.
Saints.
Man, that's man, I'll tell you. That's but we'll Joe's, you know, like I said, we're looking forward to seeing Joe more in NXT. So there's gonna be some crossbreeding. Like I said, this is a new year, new agreement. There's gonna be a lot that's gonna be happening, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, because I mean, where we're gonna have Cora Jade and Masha Slamovich, we're gonna have the Nemeth brothers versus Fraxium
Well,
this
shit,
coming
Wes
week.
Lee's over there destroying house again in TNA. Him and his goons. I can't remember the two's names now.
Wait, who's goons?
Wes Lee and
Lee.
him.
Oh yeah, Tyreek and
I can't remember their names.
I don't know.
Too many people.
Tyreek and Too Tall. I don't know. I mean, if,
They're big dudes.
let's talk about the later part of the Rumble. So a lot of the promising names in the Rumble that were trying to get to this WrestleMania spot, one of them being Seth freaking Rollins, and he just freaking lost it after he got eliminated.
Oh, man.
I mean, we're talking with Punk, we're talking with Roman. Yeah, so I mean,
Dude, I know Roman's got that big ass Samoan head, but that double stop on his head, oh man.
Dude, the first one was scary. The first one on the outside, I was like, oh, whoa.
He hit him with both his feet.
Yeah. So, I mean, this whole breakdown with these three men and the fact that the three men kept bumping into each other too and stuff.
Yeah.
First of all, let's point the fact out that Roman was actually helping Punk at a lot of crucial times in that match, only to have Punk pull the fast one and help throw him out.
yeah, that's true too.
So let's point that out. All right. And then Punk, Roman, and Seth just start bickering and fighting with each other, and all hell broke loose. I truly think we're seeing Punk versus Seth at WrestleMania in some form or fashion. Perhaps. But also,
Yeah.
I want to know what the favor is. Is the favor that he's going to get thrown into the rump? You know, what's going to happen? Because
Yeah, is he going to get thrown into the title picture? So,
I still think the favor is like you come back to me and leave Roman.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
let's bring up a couple points here.
I was going to bring that
Also,
up too. Yep, you're on it. I
Yeah, so-
actually agree with this.
Yeah. So
I was
Saturday night
dumbfounded.
main event, pointless. Well, what's the point of watching it, right?
I was dumbfounded by that. I was like, that doesn't like that defeated nothing. That did more damage than anything for me with Braun coming back because
Yeah,
Jacob was supposed to look like this destructive monster. And you bring up a good point. They had Omos lose the belt over there in Japan. Why couldn't have Omos been in the spot where Braun was?
That would have
Or
made more
Karrion Kross.
sense. I mean, he gave up his half of the tag titles to go back and leave, and
want
now
my
he's just
giant
like,
back.
oh, I'm here sitting again.
I want my giant back. I'm thinking that
Yeah, I'm giving up a tag title so I can go back and sit on my hands again. Thanks a lot. It's. I mean,
So,
but I
okay.
still see something happening though with Omos here very shortly. I really do.
So if they remove Roman, he's not going to be in the chamber.
Right.
Then it could be Sammy and Jacob Fatu to round out the chamber with Seth Punk. And who was the other one we talked about?
Yeah, Seth Punk, Cena, and oh my goodness,
Seth Punk, Cena. Oh, McIntyre.
McIntyre. Yes, thank you.
But I don't know. Supposedly McIntyre got his panties in a bunch.
yeah. Apparently, he stormed out.
All right,
There's
because
major stories being swirled about him walking out because he was peeved off and
I wonder what happened that pissed him off.
hey, okay, can I recap some reasoning here?
yeah, go ahead.
Drew, you were not going to win anyway. Why are you so mad, bro?
Yeah.
It's like
Like,
you
somebody
were
stiffed him
not
too
going
hard
to
or what?
win. Well, okay, so we're gonna get some more upset tweets from Drew, and then we're gonna get some outrageous cat pictures from him.
I'm gonna go back home to my cot.
So we'll
He
have
owns
to
all the
see.
signs,
We'll
man.
have to see. Because I'm almost certain they're putting Fatu in that chamber.
Yeah.
Why would you not showcase him in that manner?
Right, exactly. Let's move on though. So Jey Uso living up to his moniker, and he wins the Royal Rumble and going to main event WrestleMania. And GQ had this here. He
like
had Jay's number. So it's the OGs of the brand that take the victories, and so.
Oh, we so cute.
Hey, that proves my win's a lot better than your win anyway, Ruby. So,
So how do you figure that?
Yeah. How do you figure that?
because it's somebody that gets something that they've been fighting for a while Charlotte's
Who
already
says
had.
he's going to get it? He's got to go through either Gunther or Cody.
I'm talking about the main
Or
event spot.
if you want to be smart about it, he has to go through either Cody, Gunther, or Oba Finning.
Yeah,
That's neither three of those men are somebody I want to really fight. Maybe Cody, because that dude's crazy.
I mean, Jay. I mean, what? Maybe because Jay had an earlier number, or
No, I'm just saying because he hasn't been in the main event and he's worked hard to get into that spot for a WrestleMania main event.
Oh, he's been the main event, bro.
Charlotte's been there for so long and all that she has wrinkled spots on her title belt. So
Wriggles.
Don't disrespect the queen.
She's just won it 14 times over. You know,
Don't disrespect.
that's all that is, and Jay's just warming up. I mean, Jay won it, so I mean,
I just like the way they did it because everybody was expecting Cena.
Oh yeah, I 100% was. Cena's winning this. Cena's taking this home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I mean, we'll get to him in a minute. But I mean, Jay won. But I mean, I think Charlotte though. I mean, Charlotte was pretty impressive though, because
Yeah.
oh well
here's the thing though. Yeah, if you want to talk about better feats, okay. Hello, there was like about 14 or 15 women in the Rumble at that time for Charlotte. Okay, where Jay barely had anybody in there, like maybe 4 at one time, 5 at one time, and then they're all fine with it. Jay's all tucked in his corner, freaking. Charlotte's fighting her heart out to get this spot when there was like 15 other women, 14 or 15 other women in there at that time. So I say that Charlotte is the one who had the better fight, even though she got later into the Rumble.
Well, let's look at the False Count Everywhere though win, and I won and better than your win. So
What? Get out of here.
I forgot about Jay, like, because when it came down to those three and he was out of the ring for a second, everybody was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot about Jay."
Hey, you know what also looks good? That looks good too.
You better bring him back.
John Cena.
I can't see.
He's my
But no,
he's my-
I even though AJ in the chat did not want Jay. Can I ask why? Why are the fans so mad that Jay won? Because that's confusing. I was pumped. I understand kind of like he had this chance with Gunther. He lost to Gunther. But now he has a chance for redemption. And that's been his whole like MO. He keeps getting redemption chances. That's all Jay. I mean, that's not all Jay is, because Jay is the dude, in my opinion.
But I don't know what he was smoking when he called him trash. Jay is far from trash.
Oh, far from it.
Like, I don't know what the hell that dude was thinking.
Yeah. I'm doing real time. I know I'm on here, but it's like, if he comes back, he's going to be in a side all by himself. So,
Oh, damn, you put me on the babyface side.
Babyface side, more like the jobber side. So, I mean,
No, I'm saying me and him were the heels. Y'all was the baby faces.
but we're superstars, right?
Yeah, I'm awesome.
Yeah, we're
That's nothing
awesome.
to worry about.
Yeah. So,
Speaking of something, I mean, I know we skipped to this. AJ Styles returning.
Yes. Ruby, what happened? But yes. It was very nice.
I forgot about
to see
that.
AJ. It was very
Soul
nice
music.
to see AJ Styles.
yeah.
I wasn't expecting that because they said an injury usually takes like 6 to 7 months.
Yeah, I was really happy to see AJ. I mean, I was really one of the things that threw me off in the Rumble is when we saw Finn, because this is the first time we've seen Finn since he lost, correct?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. That dude had new music.
He did.
Yeah, I'm not too hip on that. And
I'm not against it either, though.
it's probably because earlier yesterday I happened to have WrestleMania 39 on, and I saw the Hell in a Cell match between him and Edge.
Yeah, and you sent me the thing, like, I missed this entrance.
That's still probably one of the badass entrances of the new.
See, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, with Finn Balor, the whole demon, the whole body and face paint, the whole headdress, and everything else in the fog, and and then the whole.
I feel like we're gonna get back to it here soon. Don't worry. Don't.
I'll say, hell, it's been like what, 2 years at least.
This is definitely what I see coming.
Now that'll be a showcase.
Styles versus Logan Paul, 100%. It's gonna be sick.
That'll be a showcase for sure.
100% would be sick. I'm down with that. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'm putting it up. Sorry, bud. Yeah, I was confused too.
I was like, "Who is this?" Chase and I looked at each other like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then I see Finn's name curl up on the board, and I was like, "Ah."
I was like, "Is Finn thugging out, or what? What is this music?" I mean, I
dug it. I was with it.
And then a couple entrances later, the greatest mustaches in the world. Dirty Dog.
Dude, Dominic entering the Royal Rumble and hitting the frog splash on the first thing that was sitting there would being John Cena.
Dude, that was fun. That was fun.
And then he squares up with Roman. And Roman just slugs this. Yeah, dude. Dom, dude. I gotta give me a Dom fig. That's on the list. Dominic Mysterio is my favorite thing in WWE right now.
That's crazy.
It was nice though. Like after Cena got eliminated, he got back in the ring and Jay's face, and then gave him his props, held his hand.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. It's good to see the celebration with the son, though.
Oh yeah, that was cool with Jay.
No, Zach, what I said was like after Cena got eliminated, Cena slid back in the ring, got in his face, but said, "Good shit, you deserve
Oh
it."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, was it you that messaged me that like it kind of felt like somewhat how it wasn't supposed to happen? Like they changed the script last minute.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Yeah, and
Because
he
I
just
think
like
so many
pushed
people,
him off.
well, because everybody was, I think they just wanted to shock everybody because everybody was kept on saying Cena's going to win.
I mean, what better way to do it than just have Cena just,
Yeah.
you know?
Look, I'm not trying to be a nitpick, but it is halfway bugged me when Jay eliminated him. I wish it would have been a super kick instead of just like a push.
Well,
Well, I
More
think he did
convincing.
it all in retrospect too. He just, he didn't want to go and kick him in the back of the head. He probably just, did the smart thing. It did the, like, hey, you slipped, boom, push him over. So,
Punk's 100% getting involved in Seth and Roman's squabble. Like Punk's gonna be a thorn in that whole story.
100%.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
both. Yeah, because that face, well, it wasn't a face off at first, but when they got that camera looking Roman at Seth, way Seth had his back turned, that was a start. But yeah, I think that was the first time in the match, though, actually seeing Roman's hair go dry. Because, he powers with water.
But overall, I'm gonna stick by my guns. This is an A show for me.
Fact.
This show was, it ticked every box. It was enjoyable from start to finish. I enjoyed like the press conference stuff, like the post and the before. Like I enjoyed everything. It was fun. It was
That was good.
good. Royal Rumble was off the chart. Best Royal Rumble in my opinion. I think 97 was probably the best one at one time, right? 97?
I mean, 97 or 98. I mean, 90. In my favorite one of the 90s was 92. That was,
92.
yeah. That was with whenever the title was up and for vacancy, and the winner of the Rumble became champion, and that's when Flair won.
That's what.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a really good one, actually.
My
That was
favorite
a good Rumble.
one was Madison Square Garden, where Rock and
Oh,
Big
that's
Show were
in
the last
08.
ones.
Yeah. Where Cena returned.
No, where it was Rock and Big Show, and Rock
Oh,
eliminated
that was in
Big Show.
2000. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my
Royal Rumble
favorites.
Royal Rumble 2000 was good. That freaking match between Triple
And
H
see,
and
Mick Foley.
Jack.
mine's Triple H's return.
Oh, 2002.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good one.
that's
too.
one of my personal favorites.
Yeah,
But
this one is
this
gonna be
one
ranked
is
up there.
heavily, dude. Like
They're
just
just hitting on all cylinders right now.
the
Can we just
female
say?
match, like from a standpoint of a Royal Rumble and a match all in one, the women's just delivered tenfold, showcasing every woman almost got showcased. Even the women, I'm not like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, let's go back to like who all showed up from NXT. Like, she's gonna go over to the main roster here very soon. Roxanne. Then we got freaking Lash Legend. We got
A plus,
Jada Parker,
super A
Jordan
plus,
Grace.
greatness.
I'm gonna say Jordan Grace until we see something.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you on it.
Okay. And then of course we got Stephanie Vaquer.
Great,
Julia.
awesome. Like
So we're talking about what is that? 6 women from NXT.
100.
Sounds right.
Yes.
So I mean, all of them just showcased and showed out, and I got to give it to the women staying in there and doing battle, having 16 women in the ring at one time. At
I'm
one
not the
point,
only one that's saying it.
that
Give me
that
this
was
fuck-
mad.
Give me this match now. Let's cash in.
Oh yeah,
We're over here saying Becky Lynch still who? Nobody cares about her because Triple H to the press conference. We still got returns to come. We don't need any more.
Wait a minute. Did you show this?
No.
Did you show Cena's acting sucks so bad at the end? What? This was not a movie. Leave the man alone. This is a promo.
He hated. Alan was literally messaging me, griping, and then we're talking on the headset in gaming before you got in there, and he is complaining to no end, my dude, about the end of Cena like holding off on the edge and stuff of the rope. I'm like, I liked it. I thought it was great. I thought everything about Cena in the Royal Rumble was amazing because let's peel it away for a minute. Like Triple H and them are doing it a little bit already and talking about it because it's a new era and stuff. We understand certain things about professional wrestling, and for what Cena was doing and the fact like this promo right here in the press conference even talks about it, how he was like made fun of for being the 5 moves of doom, or he always got the win, or this and that. You know, I'm telling you right now, guys, if you have not watched this press conference, this is legitimately Cena's best promo ever cut, in my opinion. Like, this is the promo that I was like, I like this Cena. But for the simple fact that in the Rumble, that I keep talking about with certain wrestlers that know they are serious at times, right? And they should be taken serious, but they also know that they're the joke too. And Cena and Chris Jericho are 2 of those wrestlers that understand that concept of being a meme better than anybody. And that's what Cena gave us in that Rumble, was him being that superhero, super Cena meme. And it was wonderful. Like the over antics. Think about when Shawn Michaels was doing the overselling for Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God.
That's what I was feeling from Cena. And I was just like, I love this. I love everything about this. And if this is the Cena that I'm going to get for the last year, thank God, because I'm not a Cena lover. I can't, I'm a Randy Orton kid. I'm a CM Punk kid when it comes to like moving on in professional wrestling and picking the next guy. It was never Cena, but I can respect this version of Cena on the exit. Because he's a GOAT. He really is. Cena's a great one. We got to give him his flowers.
No, like I said, he didn't take any questions. He just wanted to cut a promo. And like I said, he's earned his spot. I mean, I'll agree with that. I mean, you got to give it up for a guy at his age wanting to get into the chamber and how tough that chamber is. Oh my God, bro.
It's not as
They're
tough
lucky
as
they
it
put
used to
those
be,
mats
man.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, there ain't no mats for this one. No. Unless they're doing that partition where there might be something flat. But I'll tell you what, the chamber in the opening in the early years when there was debuted,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
there is nothing.
There was
given in
nothing
that
worse
deal.
than that one.
That's what I'm saying. They're like they've looked to put those mats down because like those bumps, like RVD was taking Triple H. Oh man.
Oh
Goldberg.
yeah, the frog splash that RVD gave Triple H with the knee went in his trachea. Oh my
Or like
God.
they did a back body drop.
Oh.
Oh,
You talk about a
my
guy
ass.
that freaking had to carry out to the end of the show by putting Shawn over. He could have died, man. Holy crap. I mean,
Yeah, Triple H is a boss.
oh man, in every sense of the word, man. Let me just tell you, he's earned it.
I mean,
He's earned it.
That's easily one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah, so he's definitely earned it. So, yeah, but look, it definitely, like I said, Chamber's going to be in about 4 weeks. Of course, coming from Toronto, and Cena's going to be in it. It's going to be interesting here because, like I said,
Toronto. I wonder if Cope's going to be there.
a lot of what?
Cope.
I said Toronto. I wonder if Cope's going to be there.
Oh Lord. Yikes! But all right, who else we got here? Jacob versus. Do we see this though? Do we see this for the IC title right here?
No, but like I would love to. Like,
Yeah.
sign me up. 100% sign me up. Jacob Fatu and them are staying on SmackDown though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You know,
So
you
I hope
could
this
have
ain't
cross
true.
brands.
kind of off subject.
And Roman went to Raw, right?
Roman
Yeah.
did go to Raw, yeah.
Okay.
So
So I don't know
Roman
if
did
you
go
guys
to Raw.
noticed this,
I do
but
think
when
this match was
Pentagon got eliminated, he kind of grabbed his ankle and they moved the camera off of him real fast. So he might have got hurt last night.
no. Penta's
I'm just, can I just say I'm just looking forward to this right here. I mean, as
What,
far
are
as
hips
like
getting
how
bigger?
this all is going to unfold and how Naomi is going to be revealed as like the dirtiest.
Is it
like-
going to be Naomi or is it going to be Bianca?
Oh man, if it's Bianca though, I can see it though with the way the Montez Ford's come off as a badass too, as a heel. Them two together, man. Bianca Belair was actually pretty good as a heel in NXT. So
100%.
you know, I could totally see that too. So
We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
as we're wrapping up some things here, guys, remember for those who are watching us, whether it be on YouTube, X, on Twitch, or Facebook, if you have not followed us yet, we'd like to follow you back. So if you type the word follow in the comments, we'll make sure to follow you. That's especially for YouTube. That's for X. That's for Twitch, and that's for Facebook. If you haven't already, so just make sure that you get that. Just type the word follow, and we'll make sure we'll make that happen.
See, that's what I'm saying. I would rather see this match, Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania, than Jade versus Naomi.
Yeah.
This is marquee. So Naomi's still trying to figure out who hurt Jade. It makes more sense for Bianca to be the one that took Jade out, not
Right.
Naomi. What? We never
It
know.
could-
It could be.
It could be like when Shawn Michaels returned, at that SummerSlam, and Triple H was what took Shawn Michaels out.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Tell your friends too. We do our damnedest to have a good time and talk wrestling and have a good insight. We do want to broaden our horizons, but the other guys they're not pulling their weight, man, right now. So that's just how we feel about it. We feel like
Throw him a cheeseburger.
the best three when it comes to the big right now are TNA, WWE, and NXT.
Yep.
There we go. Yep. And like you said, we like to help each other as far as getting our numbers out there, especially you on X. Make sure you're following us at FCE Podcast. That's where you're watching right now. So make sure you follow us,
Retweet.
once again, 9 p.m. Central every Sunday night, and we usually will have a featured guest. We are going to be lining up some featured guests here starting next week. And of course, it's going to be tentative on who we get in here, but we will be putting out
For our
announcements
local boys.
a few days. So what now?
For our local boys. Because we are
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Midwest and we like our local promotions like SICW, where they had a great showing last night. Or wasn't it last night? Yeah.
Yeah, it was last night.
It was Belle Claire's Fairground.
Yeah, at the Belclair Fairgrounds, and there was two big main events there. At least
I
tentative.
didn't see the results yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen any results either.
I'm about to go watch All Star Wrestling. Here in a
Yeah,
little bit.
SICW All Star Wrestling was tonight. They usually come on at 8 p.m. And of course, another great a body of promotions that you want to follow is the Allied Independent Wrestling Federations, the AIWF, with Matt Classic heading that. A lot of their guys come over here, and we get guys from all across the country that come on here. So, like North Carolina, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico. I mean, guys across the country come on here, and we'd love we'd like to build the guys that are working in the field. So
Including us, who you were with ACW and I am with IEW.
Oh yeah, of course,
Wrestling.
yeah. with
So
me
you
with
can catch
American
us
Championship
around and
Wrestling.
doing stuff with those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
American Championship Wrestling in Missouri, and also with SACW when I can. I couldn't last night, but then of course you with IEW, Illinois Elite Wrestling. So
We have a card coming up February 22nd, right? 22nd.
yeah, February 20. So do I. So
Right, with ACW.
Yep.
See, that's what I'm trying to get her stuff in, man. Trying to get her
Yep.
stuff in, helping you out.
well, like I said, my life has been pretty hectic the last month between work and
Hey, did you hear the news?
yeah,
Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news at IEW?
What?
Justin Poole, our great champion of
Got a
Illinois
haircut?
Elite Wrestling,
Oh.
named me the head commentator, baby. That's right. That's right. Moving up. I'm no longer Guido's sidekick. Guido's my sidekick like it's supposed to be. Thank you, Mr. Poole. Thank you. And remember,
I was gonna
action.
say,
Be a reason. What?
Does that come with an extra hot dog for the promotion?
Shit, I'll take a handshake too.
Ask me about my weirdo.
But hey, we got a big show the 22nd, man. We got a big show, a big card, great card looking out. So I'm pretty pumped to see the guys again. Hang out with Mr. Poole, Mr. Banks. Mr. Banks got a new haircut. Johnny B did. Johnny B looking clean.
Awesome.
Respecting.
Awesome, man. Well, I think also, like I said, some of our guys that have been here tonight, though I guess it's commenting here. Like I said, #1 Sports Shores, AJ Warriors 30 from Twitch was here. We'll make sure to follow him. And like anybody else, like I said, if you're on X, make sure you're and you can comment on X, guys. So you can throw your comments on X. So we like to hear all the interaction. So make sure you're liking and subscribing.
Share it out. Tell your friends.
And share it out. Anything looking forward to wrestling wise this weekend, or anything else in particular this week, guys? Austin Cage, anything going on your way? Anything you're looking
I
to
think
see?
the month of February they ain't got nothing going on, but the start of March, they started a new promotion. I can't think of it. Yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that. But sometime in March.
It's not going to be in somebody's backyard in Indiana, is it?
No, shockingly.
No, shockingly. Yeah, me too, bro. Oh, good old Evansville.
No hay bales.
No, I'm pumped for the fact that like I watched Raw, NXT, Dynamite, TNA, SmackDown, Royal Rumble, Collision. I started ROH, but I watched WoW too. But by the way, I'm really enjoying WoW. I am so happy. If you do not know this, okay? If you do not know this and you're a wrestling fan and you like just wrestling, and I'm a big fan of women's wrestling, WoW is now on CW. And there's a new show I think it's Wednesday, Sunday night is the live show. It's Sunday afternoon.
Watch it on the replay.
Zmiz.
I mean, that's what I did, but still, I was pumped about it. So I watched WoW and I enjoyed it. AEW was good this week. Don't even try to fight me on it.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh.
I was going to say you got too much damn time on your hands.
I mean, that's the great thing about being a stay-at-home dad, and you get to just invest all this time in doing laundry for 6 kids that you love. Not 6 kids. I have 4 kids and a wife.
Okay, say what the hell.
But my wife, you know how that saying goes where the woman always has, if they have 2 kids, she has 3 because the husband, right? Honey, that's me. I'm that person because I have 5 kids, and my wife is definitely one of them. She keeps me in line too, though. So I love her, and thank you for allowing me to do what I do because she's kicking ass at work right now, and I'm here talking with you guys.
And hopefully all the kids are in bed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Chase is passed out.
You got a camera on him?
No, I can see him literally from my office.
Oh, okay.
No, he's like, if I see you get up, you're getting these hands.
No, I can literally see him from my office.
Awesome, man. Well, shoot, guys, you think
before we go real quick,
so we had a lot of material, like I said. I mean, I know we skipped this is like the second week in a row we skipped some memes, but hey, we'll find another way because we like to join with some of our featured guests that we interview with, and yeah, so I mean that's pretty much what we like to do.
Yeah, you guys get enough laugh just with us talking. Heck
yeah, man. We're a ball of fun, man.
I do think it was awesome. Last night was the first time in a very long time that all of my kids were in the living room, like actively watching wrestling with me. It was a blast. So like when Speed got hit, dude, sold it because the kids were like, and I'm like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
kill
that
that kid.
I show Speed getting hit, boy. Oh,
Kill that kid.
and then
I
there
wonder
was
what the hell he did to his leg. Like the skin was like torn off.
I think it's when he got thrown over the
yeah. That's when he
table.
hit the announce table
Yeah.
at the corner. That you
Yeah.
can blame Otis for that
because Otis just goes.
yeah, Breaker throws him onto Otis, and Otis just catches him and just goes,
chucks that dude right out.
he throws him. That was great.
I don't know who's
Oh,
better now. Is it Knoxville's better, or is I Show Speed better when it comes to in the Rumble?
As far as taking a bump, I show Speed.
Yeah, Speed.
I was surprised that boy did not get speared out of his shoes.
Did you see what he did online? I posted it on We Talk Wrestling. There's a video of it's Naomi and Bianca, and I Show Speed, and Bianca smacks him with the hair braid.
Ouch!
I like the guy. He can stay.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Make him the new Spike Dudley.
Yeah. Hey, but so we had a great Rumble weekend, man. A lot of good things to come. I mean, this officially kicks off the road to WrestleMania. Interesting because this is pivotal episodes for Raw, for SmackDown, and even for NXT because you don't know what's going to happen. So big pivotal shows, and looking forward to it. Next week is episode number 180. Goodness gracious. So we will have a featured guest. We just don't know who yet. And we'll get that all lined up and provide some great entertainment for you there. So we thank you. We thank everybody who's been here tonight and the listening here and participating. We appreciate all your comments, all your interaction, as always. And GQ wants to boast about one victory, and
who has the controls?
Yeah. Yeah, you left the shop and I changed the keys. So I mean, I changed the locks, bro.
Yeah. We love you, GQ.
Hey, how does this look? John Cena. I love it, man.
It's a good
time.
But
we appreciate all of you guys coming out and listening here to us tonight. You can always catch anything that you missed when the replay will be posted on YouTube. And shoot, man, we just love it. We love everybody that watches. And we're going to sign off for now. For the Dirty Heel Austin Cage, Jeff City Mouse and Miz, I'm Rough Cut Rick Ruby. We'll see you here next Sunday night, 9 p.m. Central for episode 180. Hey, y'all have a good rest of your night.
Toodles.
Have a good week. Not just tonight. Sleep tight.
Deuces. Love you guys.
Have a drink. Just don't get drunk. Remember, the more she drinks, the better you look.
Wow.
Doesn't necessarily work the other way.
Cup of hate us.